Uzi old battle raps. It'll pop right up. Little Uzi, bro. Little Uzi, bro. All these niggas, bro. You don't understand. Y'all fella realize that boy is from Philadelphia. Don't let this new land him on a better way. Don't let that fool you. That man is from Philadelphia. Don't let this whole chokers and chains and all that shit fool. That man is from Philadelphia. Bro, what I'm telling y'all is, bro, there was a time in hip-hop where niggas was like, oh, okay, well, y'all ain't appreciate our lyricism, so we gonna start doing fuck shit. Niggas start doing fuck shit, start popping. What I'm saying is this, bro. Everybody is a battle rapper. Every single nigga in hip-hop is a battle rapper. All your favorite rappers, Ludacris is a battle rapper. T.I. is a battle rapper. Everybody in the hip-hop community is a battle rapper. Now, I'm going to tell you the difference. Right? What's up, big dog? I like when you chill when I'm talking. You chopping up. You sucking at all this info. When you get older, you're going to be like, my daddy put me up on dummy game. But look, right? This is what I'm saying. The difference between battle rappers and music industry rappers. Battle rappers are like UFC fighters. The music industry is WWF or WWE. This is the difference. Battle rappers are like UFC fighters and the music industry is WWF. In order for you to get into the music industry, you have to go, okay, do I want to stop fighting for real? Do I want to do fake shit? Do I want to have help? Do I want to have shit scripted? What we fail to realize, and what most artists fail to realize, and most fans, not artists, what most fans fail to realize, is most of your favorite artists, these big records are not, like, battle rappers, we walk through the world solo. You walk through the world like, nigga, I got it, I do it, I figured it out by myself. And then when shit don't hit, you just like, well, I keep trying, right? What we fail to realize, in the music industry, these big records are created. Hey, stop.
I want to show him something.
Stop.
Just tell me.
Stop. No. Who had it first?
I did.
Give it back to him. Just tell him. Right?
It's so hard for him.
In the music industry, it's help. This is what y'all don't understand. It's help. People got help. People got actual help. It's help in the music industry. These big records are not like just something they just win the studio. It's help. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Go to your favorite rappers album cover. Like if you got some old CDs, go to your favorite artist album cover. And then open up the booklet. You know, if you bought a CD, if you really bought a CD. Because to be honest, I think that's really why they came up with streaming services, so fans don't get the books no more. Because when you go back to some of your favorite artists, go to your favorite artist. If you got a CD right now, an actual CD of one of your favorite artists back in the days, open up the book and go to the actual song. Go down and scroll and look at the credits. You gonna see a whole football team worth of people. Nigga, it be like fucking 10 different writers. Nigga, 4 producers. Nigga, executive producer. How you got an executive producer on a record?
Let me get out of the water. Get pressure plates and place a slime block in the middle.
Man, if Drake dropped an actual CD... Well, no, listen to me, my nigga. If Drake dropped the actual CD, like I'm talking about a CD, a hard copy with a book, bitch, that should look like the dictionary. What are you talking about? if Drake dropped the actual CD with a book, that should have looked like the Bible. Fuck you mean? If he dropped a CD with a book, the shit'll look like the library. Like, order this new Drake and it comes with its own library. What you mean? Like, this is what I'm saying, bro. It's not that battle rappers can't make music. It's just battle rap niggas don't want help. Cause we take pride in working for ourselves. Battle rapper niggas be like, nigga, I ain't letting no nigga help me. You crazy. Nigga, your regular industry rapper be like, nigga, I ain't writing nothing. Anybody got some verses?
Slime block in the middle. No, like.
Nigga, any.
You need a bigger square.
Bro, niggas got help. This is what I'm saying, bro. nigga got the table of contents. Nigga got all type of shit. Bro, battle rap niggas don't got help. This, I'm telling y'all this because this shit I've been learning since I've made the transition from the ring to the actual music industry. Records are not just made, they're produced, bro. Y'all fail to realize this Old Town Road shit, that Old Town Road shit, that shit that wasn't no one, that ain't no hit record. That shit was produced, bro. There's a whole writing team behind that. There's a whole team behind that. Lil Nas X is a fucking, he a stunt double. That's somebody else. There's a whole team behind that. It's a stunt double. He just in position to make people laugh. And, bro, it's a whole team behind that. These records are not, look, y'all don't understand. Records are not just made, they're produced. They're not, they're produced, bro. You gotta have specific type of producers. You gotta have specific type of instruments. You gotta have specific type of sounds. You also gotta know the magic. Hey, what's up, nigga? You also gotta know the magical tempo, bro. It's a magical tempo. Y'all don't even know. It's a tempo. It's a tempo inside the music industry that if you produce at that tempo, it's an automatic hit. People don't understand this. It's so, bro. It's so many things inside of this music industry that y'all don't really know about. It's a magical tempo. If you produce in between those tempos, you automatically got a hit. It's magical frequencies, it's certain sounds, it's certain instruments you're supposed to use. It's all type of shit inside the mute that you supposed to know. The regular artists don't know this. Battle rap niggas really don't know this. But when you get in the music industry, you know. When you sign to a label, you don't make records. They bring records to you. Y'all didn't know this? When you sign to a label, you don't make records. They bring records to you. They go, hey, this is a record that's gonna hit. We want you to do this. You get hit. They feed you hits. And then how they feed you hits, right? How they feed you hits, they'll give you a bigger rapper. They'll give you an artist that's already on the hook. So the record can automatically pop because that rapper already owned from a hit that he was on from another. It's a whole cycle. Look. It's a whole cycle. This rap game is a whole cycle, bro. It's an entire cycle that y'all really don't understand. It's a game. I keep telling y'all that. It's a game. It's a full game, and y'all got to understand how this shit work. Records are not just thought of, they're produced. They're produced, bro. They're produced. You're not gonna find none of the information unless you get inside the music industry. Then they're gonna tell you. People ain't gonna tell you unless you inside, unless you're on the other side. They're not gonna tell you. They produced. You gotta produce. It's also sampling. People fail to realize sampling, right? There's a way to sample without sampling. Drake does this a lot, right? Drake is the ultimate sampler without sampling, right? Like how Drake used rapper Forte whole swag on I forgot. I think it was one of those YG songs or one of those songs that Drake was on, but he stole rapper Forte whole shenanigan front to back, used it, right? Now, this is a way to sample without sampling. Subconsciously, and what we just talked about yesterday about DNA code, right? DNA code is passed down through our ancestors, and we remember things from that our parents remember. We also taste things that our parents used to taste. We get habits and all that shit. We also fall victim to music that our parents listened to back in the days, right? So when you a little kid and you hearing Drake rap like rapper Forte, And you not even knowing subconsciously why you like the record. It's because you already heard it before. It's already been played inside your DNA. So melodically, you already are familiar with it. This is a way that artists sample. This is called an artist sample. You can get away with it. It ain't no way to you could use somebody's whole get down. This how you get away with it. Artist sample. So when you get familiar, when you hear the record and you like, damn, that sound hard, you automatically familiar with it because it's already a part of, you already heard the record. Your parents already heard the record. I'm cool with Drake. That's my man. That's why I can talk however I want about him. Because I'm actually a good friend. The other friend's gonna lie to you. I'm a good friend. Where I'm from in the hood, selfie tell him, man, you do some weird shit, homies gonna get on. Man, that's weird. Man, he bullshit. Man, the homies not just gonna let you get away with anything. I'm from that area. We don't got yes man in our thing. Homies gonna tell you about yourself. Man, you musty. Get up out of here. Right? So, I'm from there. If I'm your friend, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I ain't gonna never just walk through the thing being a yes man. No. We ain't gonna just walk through life just being a yes man. Man, you weird. Man, you doing weird shit. What's wrong with you? I'm still your boy, but you musty. Chill, put some deodorant. Man, what's wrong with you? Yeah, that's my cousin and all that. He stank. What, man? Nigga ain't gonna just be no yes, man. You crazy. I don't care if we the best friends. I'm gonna tell a nigga about himself. Ain't that right, big dog?
What are you doing?
But no, right? So, like I said, like, records is produced, bro. I learned that because, look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I was trying to make my transition, right? Look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I was trying to make my transition, I was doing a bunch of records by myself, right? I was just in the room, just making beats and just doing records. And I kept wondering, I'm like, why these shits ain't hitting? Right? I'm like, why people like them, but there's something I kept telling myself, it's something missing from the records, right? There's something missing, right? So then I finally hooked up with Willie B. You know, y'all know who Willie B is. Grammy nominated Willie B. Produced Rigor Mortis for Kendrick Lamar. Produced Blackout for Asshole. 03 Adolescents for Jacob. I don't even want to, you feel me? I ain't even trying to throw my man out there like, but yeah, like, D that nigga. You feel me? Anywho, so I got with Willie. And Willie started playing records for me. And I start hearing certain shit. And I'm like, oh shit. I hear this sound, I hear this tone, I hear this frequency, this beat is made it. Hey, what's the tempo? I start asking questions. Man, what's the tempo to that? He like, man, it's a 90. I'm like, oh, damn, man, I've been producing shit in. When you just make beats, you be producing shit in weird tempo. Man, 131s and shit.
He's kicking me.
Stop kicking. Nigga, I done had beats at 142 tempo. What the fuck type of shit is this? He talking about, Daylyt, your shit be all over the place. I said, man, I just be producing. What sound good? He said, man, that ain't it. Oh, all right, cool. So, bam. Will started showing me the frequencies. He started showing me the sounds. He started showing me all different type of shit. He's showing me like, yo, Dave, I want you on this type of shit. This record sound like this. This got this instruments in there, so you can rap about this, because this gonna touch this specific part of the body. This gonna touch this specific part of the mind. Rap about this. Will start giving me the training wheels, bro. That's why I never, me and Will gonna ride it out to the end. He started giving me the training wheels. Like, no, not like that, like this. Also, it's certain things Will told me to do. Like, he'd be like, yo, when you say that part right there, lift your voice up, right? When you say that part right there, lift your voice up high, because if you got a deep tone on the bass, like if your voice is deep, when the bass come in, it's gonna collab. It's gonna like congest the ear. So you gotta like you gotta go a high pitch right there on that bass drop. And then it was certain things Will was telling me, and I was like, oh shit. Then it was another thing he told me. He said, look, listen to how this song sound. This is how your song sound when you just record through your microphone at home. Boom. Then he said, listen to how this song sound. He said, all right, let's record that same song over, but we gonna record it through the big board. We gonna have the Avalon and all the racks hooked up. Then when you record through all the big racks, your shit sound completely different, bro. That's why I'm telling y'all, it's so many little small things that go into music that is aligned with the human body. Bro, when I first got an Avalon, I said, oh my God. When you record regular, man, the bass, your highs and lows, whatever, when you record through the Avalon, bro, I swear to God, bro, the Avalon, it's a program. I mean, it's like a external device compressor called the Avalon. When you record through that, all your vocals and all that sound like some magical shit. So what I'm saying is, right, it's so many aspects to actually making music, bro. What's an Avalon? Go Google recording Avalon. Just Google that. Avalon recording compressor. It ain't a plug-in. Fuck the plug-in. You got to get the actual rack. The Avalon. It's like a vocal Avalon controller, man. Look, I used to be like, man, I could record in my house, man. Hey, I ain't got to go to no big studio. Shit, yes you do. You ain't listen to me. All that home recording studio shit, that shit cool. That shit cool. You can make your little SoundCloud tracks and all that. But when you want your shit to touch the whole world, you gotta go. You think that big old mixer board, that $100,000 million mixer board with all that shit just in there for nothing? You crazy. That shit like a magical infinity box. No, that big old SL board and all them magical buttons and all that, man, that shit like an infinity box, man. That shit do some shit to the lyrics. I know, bro.
No, not people.
Man, I remember one time, I forgot whose studio I was. Man, I was working with John Connor, man. We in Dr. Dre's studio, right? John Connor, he like, man, cause I got the verse from John Connor. He like, man, I'm about to record it right now, man. He recorded this shit right there for me and sent it to me. The song was mixed already. I said, wait. Listen to me. We in Dre's studio.
No.
He recorded the verse. It was mixed already. Like all effects and everything was on it as he was recording. I said, what type of shit is this? Listen to me. They didn't touch no knobs or nothing. He just sent it straight to me like that. It was already. So I got his verse, right? So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just record mine at the house. You feel me? Because we just run out of time. So I get to the house. I'm recording mine, man. I'm steady trying to add all type of plugins and all that to make my shit sound like his. It was nothing I could do. I'm online buying extra programs. I'm buying shit. I just spent about $600 buying plugins and all type of shit. Man, some nigga high key robbed me, man. I said, man, how I get that industry sound? He said, man, you gotta buy this Dr. Dre plugin for $200. Man, I went and bought a bunk ass Beats by Dre plugin and all that. Man, that shit ain't do nothing. Man, it was nothing I could do. At that moment, it clicked in my head. There's a reason why they got these big old studios with big old boards and all that, man. That shit magical. Them big old boards. Them big old boards is magical. Y'all don't understand. That shit do some shit to your vocals. So boom. Then my first time in Atlanta, I went to Patchwork Studios. Right? Patchwork is the biggest studios in Atlanta. Shouts out to my man Kenny Mix. I really fuck with Kenny Mix because I started to understand how important a mix is. Right? A mix is so goddamn important to how far your song is gonna go. A mix. Hear what I'm saying? A mix is important to how far your song's gonna go. Some people, human beings' ears are tuned to like certain sounds and certain frequencies. If your engineer don't really know this, your music will not go far. I don't give a fuck how dope the record is. Really understand this. I don't care how dope your record is. If you don't get it mixed by the right people, it ain't going. I went to Patchwork Studios and I sat in there. You can go Google him. Kenny Mix, Patchwork Studios. You can go Google him. This nigga's the GOAT. He is the GOAT of all GOATs of mixing. I sat with Kenny Mix and I was asking him about mixing and all that stuff. So he put up a mixing session. When I seen the way Kenny Mix, I said, oh, this is witchcraft. This is grade A witchcraft. What is this? Man, he had a mixing station that I never even. The shit looked like something from a Men in Black spaceship, man. It didn't have no mouses. It just had a bunch of wheels everywhere, right? Man, he said I mix according to waves. I don't mix. He said I don't mix just listening to the song and the audio and vocal. I go inside each sound. So he went inside the sound. You know how you... Hold on, let me show y'all what he did. Hold on, let me show y'all quick. Let me pull up a session so y'all can see what he did, man. So y'all can understand what this man did. Man, he had some Area 55 shit. Fuck you mean Area 51. He had some shit Area 51 don't even got. Say what's up, y'all. Say hello. Say bye-bye. See you.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Bye-bye.
This buddy, mister. Say bye-bye. See you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Alright, right? Oh shit, nigga, camera blurry. Alright, see this shit? He had some shit where it was like wheels, right? And the shit opened up to this, right? He was inside. He went inside of there and it was like a Tron bike. You know the Tron bike? He went inside the Tron bike thing and he started driving around the lines and like cutting off edges. It was like a Tron bike. You know the movie Tron? It was like a Tron bike, but it had like a lawnmower on it. And he started cutting the edges of the ways. All right, look. See how hold on, let me show you. Hold on, hold on real quick. Come here, Pekin. Sit down right here. Here, play with this. Here, with this. Whoa, what's this? All right, let me show you. Right, see this? See how it's like a down thing and it's like that, the curve. Man, he was trimming all of these back up, so it was like clean square, clean square, clean square. It wasn't no these little off lines. Clean cut, wham. Clean cut, wham, wham, wham. I said, what type of magical warlock witchcraft? What is this? He said, you ever wonder why Mike and all them sound extremely perfect? This is why. I said, oh shit. This some shit. This some shit. I said, how the fuck you do it? He said, man, I'm a professional engineer. I'm a professional mix. This, at that moment, when I left from Patchwork Studios, I realized music is deeper than what we think, bro. I realize music is way deeper than what we think, and there's a lot of things inside music that the average artist don't really know about. We're not really even thinking about. Music is some magical shit, bro. Music is some magical shit going on inside these sounds. It's some magical, bro. And this shit is aligned with us. And once you start to understand that it's aligned in us, bro, it's some shit. And the higher up people know, they know the shits. They know what's aligned with us. They know what's gonna work. They know what we gonna like before it even come out. They know this specific song is aligned to a certain group of people because we added certain tribal sounds that will remind their DNA. This is how you hear a song and you automatically like the song. You can't even fathom why you like the song so much because it's automatically aligned to you. Bro, this music shit is crazy. So, what they do, right? I'm gonna tell you something. When you buy MIDI instruments, you buy MIDI controllers. Hey, no, don't go back there, big dog. Over here, come on. Hey, come on. When you buy MIDI controllers and you buy like other like GMO instruments, it'll never get what you need to get out of it because the instruments have been dumbed down. You know how they say like rappers being dumbed down and all. No, like a lot of these programs and instruments have been dumbed down. They like filtered, right? Like a lot of the instruments are filtered. When they're literally GMO instruments, bro. Like I'm dead ass serious. They're GMO plugins, bro. They're filtered, so you ain't gonna never get the full harmonics that you're supposed to get out of this. When I play my piano, when I play my MIDI keyboard, I got the best of the best instruments. When I play my MIDI keyboard, I be like, it sound cool. When I go play an actual real piano, I be like, it's something else in here. I don't give a fuck what program you got. When you go play an actual real live piano versus a MIDI keys, it's something else, bro. You can go do it right now in any store. You can go to Guitar Center, play a real play a real keyboard versus a MIDI keyboard. It's something else inside this real music. This is why songs with samples hit so hard, because the sample comes from real organic music being played. This is why most of the songs with samples always become hits over and over and over, right? You know what song will always be a hit, and you know always be a hit no matter what era it come out? That Bone Thugs First of the month sample thing. Michael Jackson, Beat It. 50. You listen to Michael Jackson, the kid will automatically be. Why? Because the music from a kid. Michael Jackson is Peter Pan, whether y'all want to accept it or not. He's a Peter Pan, and his music comes from a child. His music stems from his inner child. So, since the music was made from him being a child artist, his music and all those emotions that come from him being a child, it automatically goes back into the music, which makes children automatically like it. On top of how it's produced and the harmonics and the frequencies, children automatically get addicted to Michael Jackson off the gate. It don't matter, bro. It don't matter what era Michael Jackson drop a record, children are gonna be addicted to it. It's based on the way the songs are produced, bro. You gotta understand this shit. That's why, like, what I'm doing, that's why, if you notice, like, I've been dropping little shit just to keep y'all like, okay, Daylyt working, you know, that's dope. But, like, I'm not in a rush to put out my next project because I want to go fully organic with this shit. I want live guitars. I want like actual drums. I want Congo drums. I want real music. Like, I want like war horns. I want so much different stuff inside to a specific way of the body. It's a lot that I'm doing with the next wave of my album. Let There Be Light is cool, Light Skin is cool, that shit is cool, but I understand what music is, and it can change the world. Michael Jackson music changed the world, and it's still changing the world to this day. That's not music to me. Michael Jackson didn't make music to me. He made things that is gonna sit with us for the rest of eternity because the music was made with a message. So that's kind of what I'm on as far as the next wave of the music that I'm making. I'm not trying to make a radio hit. I'm not trying to make nothing. I'm trying to figure out how to tap into that type of music, that type of production, and those type of words and that type of sound that can stay here for a long time. That's golden. That's what I'm on. How to put I do vocal training. Like, I do so many things that I'm doing right now to try to figure this shit. Tupac also got it, right? I really wish Tupac and Michael Jackson could have worked. I think that combination right there would have changed the entire everything. I think we all have select individual beings. Like, imagine if we would have got a Tupac, a Michael Jackson, and a Nip record on the radio. Tupac featuring Nipsey Hussle with Mike on the hook. We would have won. That new Tupac featuring Michael Jackson, Nipsey Hussle, and J. Cole, and Kendrick. We would have won. Pac and Mike do a joint album, we would have won. If Pac and Mike would have did a joint album, we would have won. Like, the war would have been won. We would have won the whole music. It would have won. Don't let Prince get involved. Don't let Prince, Mike, Pac, and Nip does a joint collaboration project. Oh, we would have won. But, you know, I'm about to get up out of here. I just wanted to really break that whole thing down about the whole battle rappers and music shit and what's really happening in the music industry. I just want to break that down.